I woke up at 6 a.m. I thought I saw you in the corner of my room. It took me a while to realize that you weren't really there. My mind thinks you'll come back, and I'd better be prepared. Putting a foot on the floor, I haven't cleaned my room. Layers of trash and mold, I can hardly walk. Pour water in the kettle and see the presence in alcohol. Instant coffee and diet coke, all mixed up in my blood. What is left of me if you already know my soul? I wish I could talk to that kid who was so insecure and tell him you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. I try my best to pass the time. I try to write, but nothing comes out. And when it does in any way, it's in phrases that don't make sense. I keep reading every word that this pain will never leave. She's here and here to stay. She's now a part of me. I can hardly step outside. I keep seeing you in the corner of my eye. I've got all the keys to ruin my life, but why the fuck would you do that? You've stolen my confidence, you've stolen my innocence. I like to think you did it by accident. What is left of me if you already know my soul? I wish I could have talked to that kid who was so insecure and tell him you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. Took a train and looked at the stops, and I saw the city you lived in. My vision tunneled, I lost my breath. A trimest of pain flashed back, unbearable spasms of anguish, and now routine. Panic attacks are happening daily. Alone on a mattress, twitching in pain, waiting for the breakdown to end. An hour dissociating in a shower, trying to wash away the taste, trying to wash away the scent of your cyprine, still plastered in my mouth, of your saliva stuck inside my throat, trying to rip my skin off again, 'cause I can still feel your hands grappling on my neck. And I scratch my skin again and again, but it won't come off. What is left of me if you already know my soul? I wish I could have talked to that kid who was so insecure and tell him
Bekar
heart told me that it gets better, that the wounds will heal after some time. But every time it seems over, it comes back and puts me down. Do you still talk to some of my friends and poison them with twisted claims? Do you still tell them I'm a liar? Did you really ever change? Sometimes I make noises to silence the thoughts. I keep making excuses, so I only ever leave my own. You can keep denying it was rape, you can phrase it in other ways. In the end it's still the same. You stole my innocence. When I walk down the avenue, suddenly everyone looks like you. I collapse in the middle of the street, I'm choking my own tears. I know you left a shirt at my place and I can't even touch it. Like I wanted to set it ablaze, and I like the idea, but I know it doesn't make sense, 'cause you'll come back anyway. Either thought or pointless subject, you never leave completely. And if I have to listen to my own words to convince myself to it again and again, I know it won't take time, but it will leave after a while. I'll find a way.